Alright, what's up? So, today is posterior day. Should be pretty good. I honest to God, bro, I swear to God, this thing actually made such a difference this morning. It was so funny because my mom has one. I just kind of seen it. And I was like, you know what? Like, even if it doesn't work, I'll sweat more with it on regardless. So why not, right? And it's one of those things that like you wrap around your waist to make you sweat more, you know what I mean? Like, it's got like a kind of like an insulating fabric to it, right? I don't know what it is, but holy fuck, bro. Like, I was drenched after cardio. And like, that's the thing, especially like getting so lean now. I've been sweating a lot less in my cardio, which isn't really like a big deal, but it's just good to sweat. Like, I just enjoy the feeling of sweating when I'm doing cardio. Makes it feel like it's working more, right? And yeah, I was fucking just drenched from it this morning, so I was like, right on. Use that little thingamajig. I had someone text me last night. It pissed me off, and okay, sorry, I was just trying to read whatever. Anyways, I had someone text me last night. Kind of pissed me off, and they were like, "Hey, do you do coaching for cycling?" I was like, well, that depends. I'm not going to help some kid get on gear. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, that depends if I think you should be on gear or not. So he's like, okay, fair enough. And I'm like, so how old are you? He's like, I'm 18. And first thing I go is, what are your macros? Because if you're hopping on gear, you should at least be fucking tracking your food really well. I go, what's your water intake, what's your macros, and what's your salt intake? All three of those you should be tracking if you're wanting to go on gear. And he goes, well, I don't have a meal plan. I don't track my food. I feel like I eat anywhere from 2,000 to 4,000 calories. And obviously he didn't track his water. Or no, he said he has 2 liters of water a day and doesn't track his salt. And I was like, well, that's nowhere near enough water, first of all. It's fucking barely anything. And you don't even track your food, and you want to go on a cycle. And I'm like, so why do you even want to go on a cycle? He's like, well, I want to see how far I can take bodybuilding. And I was like, yeah, but you don't even know if you like bodybuilding. And he's like, no, I love this sport so much. And I was like, well, you clearly don't love it that much. Like, you don't even fucking track your meal plan, dog. Like, you can't track your meals now. You think you're going to handle a 20-week prep? You know what I'm saying? And if you really wanted to hop on that badly, you would have just done it. You wouldn't have texted me. And it's kind of pissed me off, because I'm like, go to a show first, bro. Like, go to a show and see if you actually like bodybuilding or not before you hopped on it. I mean, and this is coming from me, right? Like, I did hop on at a young age. You know what I mean? Like, but I knew, like, it was what I was about. I had everything down perfectly when I hopped on. And I knew this is what I wanted to do. And I can prove that now with where I'm at right now. Proves that it wasn't just a fluke, you know what I mean? Like, I was born for this, you know? And I'm like, go to a show, you know, go to a show, see if you actually like bodybuilding, see if you can do a proper prep. And you know what, if you do all that and you still want to work with me, you still want me to coach you through a cycle, by all means text me then. And he goes, well, I would lose a lot of muscle doing that naturally. And I was like, no, you actually wouldn't if you knew how to program. Even as a natural, you shouldn't really lose a lot of muscle. Any at all, really, if you program properly. And I was like, and you'd also probably put on more muscle from a proper rebound after your show than you would a 3-month cycle of test. Or Anavar or whatever. I mean, obviously I would prefer test, but whatever, right? Because you would. You know, like, people think you hop on, like, it's so rare that someone does a 3-month cycle of test and they put on, let alone 10 pounds of actual tissue. It's so rare. And another thing I said to you, bro, is just like, man, your androgen receptors aren't getting any less sensitive. Like, they're not going anywhere. Like, there's no rush to hop on. And he's like, well, what are androgen receptors? And I'm like, dude, are you serious? Like, and to me, it's like, you don't want to hop on to go further in the sport. You want to hop on to cut corners, to be lazy, and because you can't do shit right naturally. and you just think hopping on is going to fix that. That's what that shows me. And it just pisses me off. And another thing too is I've had fucking like, dude, like probably 10 kids a day text me and they go, I watch all your videos, man. I watch all your videos. That's what they start off with every time, and it fucking pisses me off, because if they watched all my videos, they'd know the answer. But I've watched all your videos, man. I really love what you're doing. I'm just curious, when did you hop on cycle? And I'm like, oh, you watched all my videos, that you should know. And they're like, huh? And I'm like, oh, well, I talk about it in my YouTube videos, like a lot of them. Oh, man, I must have missed that. And I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up. And then I'm like, okay, you know what? If you tell me why it matters when I hopped on, I'll tell you. And it's the answer's the same every time. Well, I'm young and I want to hop on too. And I go, okay, well, when did you start drinking? Like, when should I start drinking? And they don't understand. They're like, well, what do you mean? Like, there's no good age to start drinking. I'm like, just answer the question, buddy. There's no good age to hop on gear, guys. Regardless, you're going to affect your health, right? Like, it's the same thing. Do it when you're ready. It's your fucking choice, man. Like, I don't give a shit when you hop on. I don't want to be involved with that. Don't fucking text me about it. I'm not going to help you out. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, out of everyone that's texted me, not a single person I would be like, that guy deserves to hop on. Like, you should have to earn the right to hop on, I think. And you know what? Some people might say I didn't deserve to hop on when I did, and I wouldn't necessarily disagree with them. But I've proved now that it wasn't me being lazy. You know what I mean? It was truly me going 100%. And I have given this 100% since then, you know? And that's why it's different. And it's just a lot of people can't grasp that, you know? And they just want, like, it's either that or they just want to hear me say, oh, I hopped on when I was young. That's the only reason I look good. So they can be like, oh, okay, well, yeah, I'd look like that too if I hopped on gear. Oh, you just got better genetics than me. And you know, whenever someone says shit like that to me, I'm like, hop on then, bro. If it's that simple, you could look like this, like, hop on, man. Go ahead. I mean, I could get off now, stay on TRT, and I probably wouldn't have any health problems for the rest of my life. I've only been on for a year and 3/4 maybe. So yeah, hop on, man. You know, and it's like, guys just want to code, bro. Seriously. And, you know, it just, as someone who is so against the use of steroids for 99% of people and is open about being on steroids, kind of drives me nuts, because I advocate for going to your natural limits first. I advocate for doing a show, making sure you're really not rushing into it. And I'm open about, you know, I don't talk about my cycles often, but I'm open about being on gear. And it's like, dudes will hate on me for being open. It's like, you know what? You can hate on me for being open about being on gear, but I could be also sitting here like fucking 75% of the influencers and lying about whether or not I'm on gear. You know, but I'm not. I'm honest. And it's just like, I don't know, bro. Guys kind of piss me off. But, you know, I can't do anything about it. It's just like, there's so many fucking text messages about it. It's insane. And then, like, another thing, too, this comment in particular actually pissed me off. This guy was like, yo, can you send me your meal plan, or what's your meal plan? And I was like, oh, hey, bro, it wasn't on one of my videos where I have it posted, but I was like, hey, bro, if you go into my TikTok, you'll actually see my meal plan. And he was like, can you not just send it to me? And I was like, no, but you can DM for coaching if you're interested in coaching. And he's like, wow, you're a fucking douche for that, bro. And I was like, what? Like, I have it posted, dog. And I pay for this stuff. The fuck are you talking about? Like, I pay for this shit, and I'm nice enough to post about it and not gatekeep that much. But I'm a douche? Like, are you fucking retarded, bro? Like, seriously, do you know how hard it is for me to not call people retarded? Because that's genuinely what it is. Like, you are a fucking retard. Stop talking to me. It's just that my patience is fucking slipping away on me here. Same thing with excuses, bro. I'm so sick and tired of people feeding me excuses. Like this kid that was talking about hopping on. He's like, oh, well, you don't know You don't know how hard it is to like stick to a meal plan when you're 18 living at home. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about, retard? Like, and you're telling me you watch my videos, bro. Like, that's what pisses me off, bro. It's like, yeah, I watch your videos. You have no idea how hard it is to be 18 years old sticking to a meal plan. Oh, God, it drives me. It's just crazy, man. Like, you're trying to lie to me about what I'm doing, dog. What I do every single day, you're lying to me about. I can guarantee you got rice and chicken laying around your fucking house, dog. I know for a fact, unless you're living in absolute fucking squalor, you can fucking throw some meals together, dog. Like, do not give me that fucking bullshit. You don't need to be eating fucking steaks and fancy ass meals, bro. Like, you know, easily you can put a fucking shitty ass, not a shitty ass, but maybe shittier food, but a quality meal plan together for a cheap amount of money. And it's just straight laziness. Like, man up and take control, dog. I'm just so sick of it. You know, I really am. Especially when I'm doing this shit and people are telling me, oh, you don't know how hard it is. It's so fucking hard, bro. It's like, no, dude, you're just a fucking lazy pussy. That's all it is. And you just want to blame everything else because you can't fucking do anything. And I don't know. I'm just sick of it. You know, and it's like I'm just huge on accountability. You know what I mean? Like, take accountability for what you're getting done in the day. You can make excuses, go ahead. But you know, it's just frustrating. I feel like, especially with my kind of image here, like, it's all about a good, honest work ethic. I feel like that's one thing that's why I'm honest about what I'm doing. You know what I mean? I don't sugarcoat anything. I don't hide anything. I'm very honest about what I'm doing, and you guys see the real. You know what I mean? Like, I've opened up on this app about a lot of shit that I haven't told some of my closest people in my life. You know what I mean? Like, there's a video of me, you know, where I'm getting really emotional, I'm tearing up. You know how many people I cry in front of, dude? Like, never. My girlfriend's never seen me cry. We've been together for a year. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I'm extremely, extremely honest on here about what I do. And it pisses me off when guys lie to me about what I talk about, because I know what I talk about. You know? And it's all it is just fucking straight laziness, and it drives me nuts. Like, there's really nothing that pisses me off more than just straight laziness, because it says a lot about you as a person. You know, it's showing that you're not dedicated to anything, and you just rather make excuses than actually just go out there and get shit done. That's all it is. It's all it comes down to. But I can't change that. I mean, I can't force you how to live your life. You fucking, oh my God, I fucking hate people that drive slow as fuck. Because I can't force you how to live your life. All I want through here is to see, you know, anything's possible if you work hard enough. That's my main message, is you can do anything you want if you quit the shit, you man up, and you get it done. You know? And that's it, man. That's it. And you look at anyone that's made it anywhere in life, right? Like, you think they got there from beating around the bush? From making excuses? From trying to cut corners and shit? No, man. Hell no. They fucking manned up. They went to fucking work. They kept their head down and they grinded, bro. And that's all there is to it. You know? Like, Rich Piana talks about it all the time. It's easy to look at guys on the Olympian stage and be like, well, they're on steroids. And it's like, bro, these guys have given up their whole life to be where they are. You would never be able to survive a day in that guy's life. Never. You know? And even if you took steroids, you would never look like that. Not in a million years. And I think that's it. That was a pretty good rant there, but should be a good lift. Hope so. And love you guys tons as always. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoy the lift, and hope you have a good day doing whatever you're doing. Appreciate it. Yeah, bro. What are you hitting today?